Hey guys, I'm here to make a, I just want to let everybody know that I appreciate your criticism. I take everyone's criticism, I take it as a way to make myself better. First I evaluate it, and then I take it as a means to help filter through an inventory whether or not I need to be doing something better. And so I read a lot of the comments from the last video that I uploaded last night, and it seemed that there was somewhat of a viewpoint that I was letting Wes off the hook. And I read all the comments and I said, I did not let him off the hook. So if that's what came across, then that's not what I meant at all. But what I did find valuable was somebody commented, I forget who it is, said that Wes has always been a bully, and who he's always been was exposed at the Fresh and Fit podcast. He just was concealing it better before. And I thought about that comment, and you know what? I stand corrected. You're right. I stand corrected. You are correct. So I'm going to give a revised analysis of Wes Watson, because see, when I make these videos, guys, I'm really giving you my best of what I really see. And maybe it is a fault of mine that I really try to see the good in people even when they don't deserve it. It's part of my nature. I want to believe that people are decent. I never wanted to adopt the mindset that everyone's a piece of shit, because I've noticed that people that think that way tend to just be really negative overall around, and that's not something that I really want to. But at the same time, the overall premise of the video I will stand by, which is that I do think that Wes Watson had a lot of good things to say, and I do think that he has helped people, because I've met people that have he really helped me, inspired me to get off of drugs or drinking or get in the gym. So there was some good in him, but I do agree that they say I was meditating on this last night, and this idea came into my mind that once a man acquires a lot of money, his true colors are revealed. Because I'm sure like when you're kids or whatever, you sit around and you talk about, hey man, if you had $1 billion, what would you do? And everybody answers, but that's why you don't really ever know somebody until money's on the line. I have learned that. I had a friend, I'm not trying to get off topic, I'm just going to make a little side note of this. I had a friend, this dude Gabe, Gabriel, we were friends for fucking 8 years, and he needed to borrow $250, so I Venmo'd him the money, and I never heard from him again. I've also known people who I didn't even know at the time for not even 6 months that loaned me $8,000, and I paid them back early. So who knows? Time doesn't necessarily mean everything. But Wes Watson, I do stand corrected after much introspection and deep contemplation about this, because I owe it to you guys to give you my best. And if you guys, and I look at you guys as possible teachers for me. You may have a certain wisdom. I may see something in the comment box that's, wow, that's really wise. So I'm not afraid. I want you guys to understand something. I'm never afraid to admit I'm wrong. I'm never afraid to give credit where credit's due. I don't know everything. I'm just a student in the game of life as everybody else. And And so I appreciate the comments. I really do. I want you guys to know that. And I do stand corrected. Wes Watson, the real Wes Watson, was revealed. That's notwithstanding that he didn't have a very good message in the beginning that could have helped a lot of people. But I do think that there is no changing this man's essence. There is no changing the soul of this man. He has the soul of a narcissist, of a bully, and of a sociopath, in my opinion. And so upon reflection, I do believe that Wes Watson needs to be brought down. And I think that he is getting what he deserves. The other thing is that I wanted to talk to you about is just something that's very obvious, but the dude is clearly fucking roided out of his mind. To be selling a fitness program that all you need to do is follow the workout program, make sure that your macros are in line, and, purposely omitting the fact that you're taking steroids is a lie by omission and is misleading. There's no doubt, and the fact that the guy probably can't have children is probably due to steroids, and the fact that the guy's hairline is, receding more than than normal is also indicative of that as well. So, you're right. Sometimes you want to see the good in people, but the good. I don't believe that anyone. We tend to think black and white in life. I don't think anyone is all good or all bad, but I do think that some people are more good than they are bad, or more bad than they are good. Wes Watson clearly is more bad than he is good, and the way that the man carries himself is going to be his downfall. So, guys, just understand something. Nobody is successful at everything. There are people that are successful at more things than others, but look, Wes Watson is not. I'm sure we could find. I know we could find thousands of things that he's not good at. And this is why you have to have a baseline respect for everybody starting off, because you don't know what somebody's capable of. Somebody could be a dorky, out-of-shape nerd, but they're a badass at computers. And guess what? If you got a problem with your computer, you're going to need that person. Somebody might be fat and have an ugly wife, but they're an amazing mechanic. And when your car breaks down, you're going to need them. So we all need each other. We live in a society. We live with people with different strengths and different weaknesses. And we need to remember that, and I need to remember that too. I mean, sometimes, we get heated and we get in the moment and we get arrogant, but, having humility. Let me just share with you guys, I really liked, martial arts obviously is a big part of my life. I just came from class. I did 3 hours today in the morning. And I was rolling with a guy that's probably in his mid to late 50s. He's 5'6". He's about 145, 150 pounds. I'm 6 feet tall, 180 pounds. So I got height on him. I'm probably, 15, 20. I'm probably 20, 25 years younger than him. But the guy's a black belt. And I'm not. I've only been rolling for about 6 months, so it's not like I'm not good at it. There's nothing I could do. So here's the thing. Sometimes you don't know. You don't know what someone's capable of. If you just saw this dude off the street, you'd think he was nothing. You'd think he was just some middle-aged dude. Some middle-aged, short dude, small guy, and you'd probably think he was nothing to worry about. But you don't know the fact that he's got a fucking black belt in jiu-jitsu. You don't know. So this is the thing, Wes Watson. Like, you sit up here and you just talk all this shit. Like, you don't know what someone's capable of. That short, dorky guy with little arms and a fat wife might have the next cure for cancer. So, I mean, you know, we all have value. Some people have more value. There's no doubt about that. But your definition of success, Wes, is very fucking narrow. And it's very superficial. And even the fact that you've obtained it, you're still not a success in most people's eyes. You're actually a complete failure, and you're pretty much on the verge of losing all your shit. So guys, I really want to... This video is a declaration of respect that I have for my viewers, that and I enjoy and I appreciate the criticism, because I'm trying to get better at everything that I do. And everyone is my teacher for who to be and for who not to be. And sometimes wisdom, and there's no area where wisdom can't be. And I have to be open-minded to change or revise or refine my views. And even my good nature can sometimes cloud my judgment. So if I did come off like I was being too soft on the dude, you know, then shame on me. And you know what? I have thought about this, and the one comment that really fucking got to me was when I apologize for not remembering who it was, but said Wes Watson was always a bully. He just was concealing it, and and who he always has been was how he was on Fresh and Fit. That is a true statement, and I really appreciate you, brother, for bringing that to my attention. I respect all my viewers. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and please continue to always feel free to tell me whatever you think. I value your opinions. Thank you.